glasses on.
Shut up. Go ahead, man. You got one more. Really proud of our team. That was a tough, hard-fought win. Joe's teams are always tough. They're physically tough. They don't beat themselves. You have to beat them. And I thought these three guys right here, JP, Rock, Cam, were all really good in their own way and in their own role tonight. Cam with 14 assists, only 2 turnovers, and playing 33 minutes and having the ball in your hands that much against anybody's hard. Against that style of defense is very difficult to do and awfully impressive. I think I was told that it was the 5th most in school history in a single game. Rock got the lid off for us early, and congratulations to P with his 1,000th points. It's hard. That's a hard thing to do, and we needed every bit of it tonight. We obviously didn't shoot free throws well. We gave up some easies at times, whether it was drives from the top of the key or some of the cross-screen action that happened on the block. But we didn't drag our heads. They're good too, and they're tough, and they're going to keep coming at you. And I thought we responded well, and similar to the other night against New Mexico State, we really got stingy defensively down the stretch. They didn't score in the last 3.5 minutes of the game. Even as we were missing free throws, we went to the other end and got another stop. Miss free throw, go the other way, get another stop. And so the other night, I think it was 10 of the last 11 possessions. We didn't give up a basket, and tonight I think it was the last 5 or 6. So our guys are defending the way we need to hold serve at home. Questions?
J-Rock, how early in the day did you feel like you were going to have the green light you had in the first half? Was it shoot around this morning? Was it just the first shot going in the first half? When did you start feeling yourself really from the outside?
I would say
He always feels himself.
that too. I always got real confidence in myself. These guys around me, they have confidence in me as well. But once that first shot hit and that second one went in as well, I might got something in it, especially when I hit that one in the corner. After my third one, I was yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. So
good money. What you be saying?
I got to give. I was decent, but I got to give credit, to this guy to my left. 14 assists, 2 turnovers, man.
That's crazy.
And that's pretty insane, to be honest with you. So he was finding us tonight. All I did was put the ball in the basket.
Shout out to Cam.
For both you, JP, and you, Jalen, what makes Cam's passes so easy to execute as a shooter, where you're able to make it so often?
He throw it on the money. So, we get open for him. So, when we get open for him, he's throwing the money. It's cash majority of the time. So,
you just really got to be ready because this dude here,
he'll look you off and still throw it to you.
Yeah, he'll do some crazy stuff. Y'all don't even see the things he do in practice. So, you just always got to be ready, man. This is a great dude right here. He plays 14. That's crazy. 14 assists, 2 turnovers.
14 assists is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Cam, I've seen you have a double-double here where you didn't score any points or you didn't get double digits in points. Which was more impressive for you? Which was more rewarding for you personally? A night like tonight, we got 14 and no points, or the double-double without points being one of the stats?
You can't beat a high assist rate like this, man. I say this one tonight for real. Just having shooters around me, like Rock gave me the credit, but it's really Rock, JP, Eson, everybody else, like Tori, whoever I threw the ball to today, they the ones who really put in that work. So yeah, but tonight for sure, yeah.
Well, Nick, the assists obviously pop out, but the plus-minus for Cam, also shows that he's defending. He's doing other things on the court well. When a guy doesn't have to score and can have that impact on the game, how much does that open it up for everybody else? Sort of on the court?
You got to be a special player to do that. But you've also you got to understand that. You got to have that feel. And Cam's got a high basketball IQ. He can really handle the ball. He was just getting paint touches, and because of his size and strength, if you don't help, he's going to finish. And so now all of a sudden the defense is collapsing, and these guys are moving, making shots. Plus 16 in a game that's that tight ain't easy. And obviously it helps our rotation a little bit, not having him start the game. He obviously plays starter minutes, but 33 minutes really shrunk to about a 35-minute stretch. That's hard to do. And we've talked about that. That's not playing 33 out of 35 minutes. When you miss the first 2 or 3 and against that kind of pressure, you got to have some kind of stamina and to just play, much less do that.
Cam, you led the team in scoring on Thursday, and then tonight, I mean, the 14 assists kind of speaks for itself. What's kind of the mental preparation for a game? I don't think you come in expecting 14 assists, but to be able to contribute that way without putting the ball in the hoop.
Just having like, you know, a bunch of high IQ players and scores around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at everybody on the team, everybody can put the ball on the floor, deck it, get to the rim, whatever, they can do that. So, like I said before, you know, tonight not always gonna be your night. You know, every night's gonna my bad. Every night's not gonna always be your night, my bad. But like I said, tonight was Rock's night, JP night, Psalm's night. You know, so I just played my role, man. Just get them open, get them the ball, and they did the rest.
And talking about the roles there, I know we always bring up TG, but even Jacob Johnson comes in there, has to defend Bynum in some tough situations. Talk about, you know, those matchups in particular there late, because Otis Frazier is a handful, and I thought that last 4-minute stretch was a good job defending him.
Yeah, it's really good. I just think they know what they're good at and are ahead of it, so that, like Jacob Johnson, for instance, understands that he's a really good defensive player. In late game, we've been going to him to get big stops, and so all of a sudden he's sitting right where he knows he's about to have to go in. And so all of our guys understand, particularly late game, who's going to be in offensively, who's going to be in defensively. But I thought a guy that we haven't talked about much was Torrey. You know, Torrey Austin to have to guard Otis Frazier over and over and over. I mean, that young man is good, strong, lefty. And I just thought Torrey, particularly on that last possession, showed some maturity in defensive patience. You know, all of a sudden you can get a little antsy that he's backing you down and you slap at it and you foul or grab him. He answered the bell tonight. He was wanting to prove that he could handle a guy like that. Obviously, he ends up with 14 points, but I thought Torrey made him work for those 14. He shot it 16 times. Is that correct? I use my glasses. 16 times to get his 14. So y'all like these, don't you?
Esam double-double for you tonight. You sat out Thursday. 1, how are you feeling? And then 2, talk about, you know, getting back into the swing quickly like that on Saturday.
I mean, it's always to be back, you know. I hate it last Thursday, sitting on the bench, you know, watching my teammates fight without me. So I had to make a decision today, you know. I feel a little better, so I was like, yep, I'm not sitting on the bench again. Let's come back and help. But thanks to Cam, Rock, JP, everybody on the team, you know, they trying to put me in a good spot to get the double-double, you know, and rebounds, like everything, so.
Esam, there's not many teams that hard hedge at the top of the key like UTEP does. As a guy that has to roll the basket and try to get open when your guards, you know, has that much pressure on them, what do you have to do to make sure you're in the right spot in those situations?
I mean, that was in the game plan. You know, Coach Logan and Wes, they always talking like they're going to hard hedge the whole game. So I had to stop, like, roll to the basket. I had to, like, be there available for my teammates if, like, they're getting pressure and stuff. So that's what we did, like, the past 2 days, and it worked today.
Coach, most coaches don't like to talk about free throws because it gets, you know, in the guys' heads. But obviously tonight, you know, leaving so many at the line, what does this team have to do to improve that part of the game, you know, going down the stretch in the season?
Go up there and make them. I mean, they practice them. Go up there and make it, you know. That's really it. I mean, it's just repetition, getting in the gym, you know, practicing it, and understand, like, it's different shooting in an empty gym and shooting them when it's a 2-3 point game with under a minute to go. Those are the ones that really count. So you just gotta rely on your training. You know, that's where your confidence comes from. Is, you know, you've shot hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of free throws.
Esam, where did the cake come from?
Oh, so before the game, I saw Chip getting that piece of cake from somebody, and I know you guys don't know me, but I like sweets. You know, like I love sugar. You know, but I told him, like, if I play today, because he wasn't sure, I was like, if I play today, I'm getting a piece of cake. If I get a double-double, I'm taking the whole cake. And I did both, so the whole cake is mine now.
JP, 1,000 points in your career. Kind of talk about, you know, the journey here and what that means.
I just want to give a big shout-out to my teammates. I would never got to this 1,000 points without them. I mean, shout out to Cam. He finds me, Rock, everybody, Esam. My coaching staff put me in a position to get that. So my journey here has been great, and I'm just hoping for many more.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Get your cake.
I'm going to give you a piece, man. Come on.